Alrighty, back. Little hiccup, never hurt anybody. So we're playing scales again. Things you'll notice that are a little bit different about last time are that we have one hangerback walker. I have two stone coil serpents in the main deck. This is tech against the leyline decks, so it's directly for this protection for multicolored if they have leyline scion as well as reach. It just stonewalls the scions and the other creatures that they may have. Have one more in the sideboard for that matchup. Surgical Extractions, free spell against Gorios, and just being able to pick off their Gorios from the graveyard, hopefully turn one or two. Also, notably, Stone Coil can stonewall the the Atraxa, and this can pick off, Atraxa from the graveyard, but this blocks Atraxa, prevents damage, they don't gain life. Somewhat relevant. So the only thing that really hits this out of their deck, I think, is Leyline Binding, just to keep note. Otherwise, other things are pretty straightforward. I think Damping Sphere for the uptick in Tron, as well as against Titan. Force of Vigor comes in against sometimes the leyline decks, but really for Titan, because you just want to Force of Vigor them off of their turn one. Turn one, hopefully they go turn one. Saga plus, oh boy, what is it? Saga plus Amulet, and then you could just take them off it. Not much else to say. Just gonna run it through, see how we do. We're paired up. Let's see what we're up against. We'll be on the play. Oh. Let me... So, this does not want to screen capture. Let's see if I can get this to work properly, hopefully. Nope. Oh, there we go. Capture this. Sorry about that. This hand is actually pretty decent. We will keep this hand. Turn one, Drum. Turn two, Patchwork. Then we can see what we're up against. We can play, if things survive, we can play 2/2 drops on turn 3 if we can draw land. Feels pretty good. They have a Bloodstain Mire. Could be Scam. We'll see. Looks like maybe Scam. They probably take Patchwork Cauldron, Patchwork Ravager. I think they just have a hard time beating Patchwork, so they probably can't do that too well, I don't think. Yeah. See if they have a Scam card. They do. That's a pretty Blood Crypt. I don't think I've seen that art yet. Not dead, and they're going to take probably my Cauldron, maybe Ravager, but Cauldron makes these creatures into them, so if they take Ravager, I can make my Hanger back into a Ravager. So probably just take the Cauldron then, I think. No, take the Hanger back. I'm surprised. Okay. We're just gonna cast Jar. We'll cast our Ravager. We'll plan to just keep it alive, I think. Hopefully we can draw land, and if not, we can just like make Saga tokens with this. So we'll just take a hit. Yep. See what their follow-up is. One land opponent, maybe? One land? Question mark? Do we have one land? Hopefully your bolt now is dead if you have one land. Or push, probably bolt. Oh, they do have one land. Oh boy. Oh boy, opponent. I've got some news. Oh, they're gonna do it now. That's pretty good. Which is like still okay. I'm okay trading this here. Yay. Okay. With them being on one land, I think we're just making a saga token here and maximizing our Urza Saga. We take another 4. That's okay. We're happy to do so. Not exactly, but one land, Ragavan. Okay. All right. Zabaz is a good one. I think I just don't make a token. I think I just play the 2 cards I have in hand this turn. Get probably Ozolith. I don't think, they are 2 lands away from Kolagon's command, but I don't think they have a good way to interact with this otherwise. Yeah. So, I think we just get in for 6. Right? Yeah. If they don't play a land first, I don't want to take a hit from Ragavan, because I don't want to give them a land. I would rather take another 4 and go to 5 and hopefully plan to win this next turn. Oh, they're just attacking with grief? They're going to try and block? Yeah, I mean, if this is the play, I'm going to double block, sack my Springleaf Drum. Right? Sack my drum, put the 2 counters here. These trade. 3 counters on my Ozolith. Actually, should I just I think I'm just going to trade. I think I'm going to try and just have Ravager stay alive. Here. Yeah. I can make it a 4. Just see what they do to it. Because this makes it a 4. I can make it a 5. Okay. I'm still okay with letting it trade. If they didn't have a removal spell for it, so I don't feel like they have a removal spell, and I get to make my construct fly. You have Molten Collapse, that would really hurt. Fuck. That really, really hurts. Okay. So I should have kept my Ravager around. Ugh. Now we're in a really bad position. Yeah, okay. That was my bad. I should have just put Zabaz under the cauldron, kept my Ravager alive. So I've drawn 2 lands in a row. Here's Dalthy. Okay. I don't love this, but we kind of need Ballista. Second Cauldron's not going to do it. We're just going to lose. Okay. That was a bad punt to lose that game. Stonecoil not great against this deck. We're on the play, so we're going to take out a Caverns. We'll bring in a Beseiju. One Ring is fine. Let's see. These cards come out, I think. Bring in Tamios. And maybe that's it. Do I need to pick your poison for... I guess this deals with Cursed Totem. What do I want to take out? Needle or One Zabaz? Probably just One Zabaz is fine to bring out. Yeah, this looks fine. Yes. This hand is terrific. We'll keep. Turn 1, Scales. They could grief scam me. I'm just debating on if I should play the Welding Jar. I'm not going to, because they probably take 2 of these 3 cards if they actually grief scam me. They don't have it. That's okay. Good. I think I could Stirrings for another green source. Nah, I want to make this a creature, I think. They're representing... like Fatal Push. I think I should maybe... I can't Stirrings for a land now. I'm just going to be mana efficient, I think. Play my Ravager for 2 instead of 3. I don't think is the end of the world. They didn't Fatal Push it. So maybe they just have like turn 2 Dalthy. Okay, with Mana Valley 2 or less other creature player controls. And that player reveals their hand, exiles the card name. So I think I'm going to sacrifice Ravager to itself because this fizzles then and they don't get to look at my hand. Oh, great. Drawing a land there was beautiful. Kolaghan's Command? No, Fable. Okay. Man, triple scales. I feel like I'm going to float a mana here. I still think this Stirrings represents another creature. And I don't think I need another Construct token at this moment. Is it Ozolith? It's probably Ozolith. I think it's Ozolith. Stirrings, either another Saga or a creature. The Ballista is probably a good one to have. One Ring. would have been good. Kind of. Yeah, I think it's just Ballista. Man, I really wish that I could not feel like I have to play Ballista this turn. I think it's just Ravager. If I'm going to play something this turn, I think it's just got to be something that's more kind of like proactive. Ballista just being a 2-2 this turn is not something I'm super interested in playing. I'm just hoping to draw like maybe land next turn. We'll see. Bowmaster looks a lot worse against scales when I have hardened scales out. They're gonna attack. I'm gonna take 2. They can make a treasure token. It's fine. Not blocking. Yeah. Okay. Kind of is what it is. If they tap out, I can Ink Moth kill them. Tap out. Ah. Okay. Is this Douthie now? Oh, Legion's End. Same thing here again. I think I'm just going to sacrifice Ravager to itself. I'm going to keep my Welding Jar around, put 4 counters on the Ozolith, and call that my turn. I'm probably going to make them sacrifice this Fable. Oh. We're a few, We're a few lands away from that. 2 lands. No. See what they do. Now I would like that Ballista. Oh, God. Should not be auto-yielded. That is my fault again. Yikes. Well. I probably just have to play my 1/1 Ravager. Go land, scales. Next turn. Yeah. Being auto-yielded there, I was not thinking of a second Molten Collapse. Definitely. I'm going to take 6/8. Kind of just have to take it, I think. Grief, okay. The only card that's relevant in my hand is Scales right now. Really need a land, I think. And even that, I don't know if that's good enough. Patchwork does not do it. Animate Sack. I could play Scales. Make this a 3-3. Block, take 5. Yeah. Okay. I punted this game away. Not once, but twice, so that's my fault. Having gone game 1, what I do in game 1? I didn't pump my Ravager to block the grief. In that game, I didn't keep my Ozolith around with 4 counters on it. We'll play first. This is a mulligan. Ooh, I almost hit keep. This hand is fine. We'll keep this hand. I really want to keep all these lands, too, with the One Ring. Probably just put back the Ozolith for now. They mulligan, or I mulligan. They kept 7, so. Let's see what my opponent's on. Saga. Patchy. Stern Scolding, maybe? No. Okay, thank goodness. That would have kind of sucked really bad. I don't have any interaction this turn. Got to play a little bit tighter. No bobble, please. Thank goodness. Okay. I think I'm actually going to cast Drum. Cast Ballista. Because I'm just going to straight up ping this. And then attack them for 3. Actually, I'm going to attack them for 3 first. If they fetch on end step, I just fire off this Ballista immediately. Let them surveil. It's fine. I don't think that they can't really surveil another 2 card types. So they have Teamer mana. They playing Murktide, or usually if they're playing the green guy, they can oh, what's his name? Lightning Bolt. Please bolt my Patchwork. Okay. I mean, I can get got by Spell Pierce here on the One Ring. I think I'm just going to make them beat my Saga token and Patchwork. Ozolith or Welding Jar? I think saving something from a removal spell is going to be important. Yeah. Notably, my construct does not die to Bolt, nor Unholy Heat at this moment in time. And I have a Welding Jar to protect it. So I really want them to... Hopefully I'm incentivizing them to tap out. To, like, just answer what's going on here. I can play Ring into Stirrings. I don't want to tap a creature, but I may get Spell Pierced. It's just, yeah, that's fine. No. Maybe it was better to Stirrings, but I have them on a clock that I do not think that they can beat. As they have to play 2 blockers here, and one of them probably has to be Murktide as a 5. And next turn I can Stirrings for an artifact. Oh, yeah, Ledger Shredder. Okay. Another Shredder? Shredder is pretty good for them, but they still have to chump block both creatures. Oh, Murktide. Big Murktide. Yeah, like, okay, but if I draw much of anything, I think Murktide's trading. Oh, yeah, it's a 3. It's a 6. Okay. So let's have, like, a good draw off the top, please. That's a good draw. Let's see what else we can get. Cauldron Ravager, the One Ring. I could just play the One Ring this turn. Outvalue them. I think that's the move. I have a land opponent. I have a One Ring. And, yeah, Shredder gets to go up, but we are going to have 2 5/5s that are going to demand blocks. Probably just get rid of this Shredder, actually, than Murktide. Let's hope I draw my other Welding Jar here. Ink Moth. That's a good one, though. Okay. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I get to keep both creatures, and they have to block both, so they get to keep their Murktide, though. Who's really got to, like, stay back on defense? Oh, no, I don't get to keep them. I'm sorry. I'd probably still just keep my Patchwork around. This was a bad trade for me, unfortunately, or a bad attack. That's okay. Expressive Iteration. Boy, I'm not playing my best right now, so I apologize. Yeah, Bobble, you got it, opponent. I can't do anything. They attack me for 10. They really can't attack, which is nice. I don't even think they can really... Yeah, I guess they could... They can, like... So they have probably a removal spell in hand, but they can't kill Patchwork. They can kill my Construct. So they can attack with probably just their Murktide. Put a card on top. Okay. That was weird. If you were going to look at your top card with Bobble... Oh. Main deck, pick your poison. Opponent. Holy shnikes. What world are we living in? Okay. Alright. Stirrings is a good one. Let's find a Cauldron. Right? Cauldron wins on the spot. Actually, these two also win. Cauldron wins, though. This is okay. All right. Yes, I would like to make my patchwork a walking ballista. All right. Opponent packs in. We're up against Murktide. Stone Coil, not great. We're on the draw, so we take out Neckwing Deeps. They don't have multicolored spells. Bring in a Beseiju. Soul Guide's probably fine. Do we ever surgical something out of them? Huh. Do we ever surgical something from them? No, I don't think so. Probably just 2 Tamios. They have like engineered explosives, Brotherhood's End to beat us with. I think that we just take out the needle. We're not going to play around EE. I think this is fine. Yeah. We're on the draw with 3 lands. 4 lands, but one of them's a cavern. I think we'll keep this. Yeah, we're just putting back this. Exile this. So we have 3 lands. Thinking to myself, is it ever correct if they play Channeler or Ragavan to just trade my Ballista for this Ragavan? I think so. If I'm just going to put my mana into Saga, I think I'm going to. Oh yeah, we gotta wait. We can block you, monkey man. Hopefully they kept a 1-lander, you know. Alright. Preordain, they gonna dig for that land that they probably, hopefully don't have. No top, 2 to the bottom. Oh, baby. We've got to punish them. That was nice. Alright. We are going to just make Saga tokens. We're going to maximize, I think. Yeah, we're just going to maximize what we have. Putting them on the back foot now. Hopefully they don't draw land this turn either. Another preordained. Yeah, they're digging for lands. And also, we just get to 1-ring them. I think. So, did they just have, like, Spell Pierce up? Hopefully, they just, like, heat my token. Heat or bolt my token. That would be the best for us. Right now. No? Okay. Huh. I think I'm just making another token. This turn at least. Because they're still incentivized to like tap out next turn, I think. Now they're going to do it, yeah. They probably weren't going to do it. They're probably holding up Spell Pierce, but that's like, you know, fine. Probably Welding Jar. just play a scales. Pass. So maybe they haven't drawn a land for turn yet either, and they're thinking about holding up counterspell. They're going to expressively iterate. Hopefully they don't find a land. And if they don't play a land, I'm definitely sacrificing this gemstones to cast a ring. A preordain. Oh, preordain off that, baby. Don't lose out on your value, opponent. Yeah, don't lose out on your value. Because I want a one ring. Alright. Land. Stirrings, that's okay. We're going to keep this one. We're going to cast our one ring. Okay. We're going to draw. We're just going to get in there. Opponent can theoretically still come back, but if I get, like, if I can't, I need to curve out still, is my point. I still need to, like, make land drops, which should be easier with the one ring in play. And also just, like, not overcommitting. See if they play a large Murktide here. I feel like they're going to try to do that as, like, oh, just petty theft that? Okay. And now a Murktide? Yeah, okay. I'm not overly scared of a big Murktide, but this is, like, probably the way they win the game here. Another ring? Huh. Yeah, I think I have to, like, Stirrings for a land. Almost didn't get it. Or do I just take this Cauldron? Or Patchwork? Is that ever correct? No, they have too much mana. I think I'm just supposed to, like... Yeah, I'm just supposed to be able to cast several things next turn. Having Welding Jar and 2 creatures, I feel like I'm in a good position. Mr. Wyan, hello, Mr. Merzinski. Good to see you, Ski. Thank you for showing up. So, what is this? Expressive iteration? No, dash monkey. Okay. Ooh, until carpet installers get here. I think we're just gonna block with Zabaz. Make them use a couple removal spells if they want to do that. We're gonna modular onto our Ravager. They're gonna try to kill Ravager. I don't think I want to sacrifice my Welding Jar. Yeah, we're actually gonna sacrifice our One Ring. See if they have another 1 mana removal spell. So this is gonna do 2 damage. Unholy Heat does 2 damage here because they don't have Delirium. Ravager's getting a lot more counters. I think the opponent is in danger of dying at this point. Just debating if we should be, like, tapping out for the One Ring here. I don't think they keep Spell Pierce in. And even so, I am dead to Bolt. But let's just see what they do. Ooh, they do not have it. Opponent, I'm sorry to tell you. You needed to have it, my friend. I'm gonna play this beside you. Keep it. Play. Do I play Soul Guide? Nah, I probably just play Scales. Wonder if they can do the math. They need to block, or they don't need to block, but they very much so likely need to block. Huh. They're going to Surveil. Another land into the graveyard, okay. Oh, now they have to block. That was funny, yeah. So they fetch down. This was going to be lethal. Alright. I am safe for one turn because I have cast the One Ring. Opponents in the tank. Attack me, opponent. My precious, exactly. This is my precious. One Ring from Lord of the Rings. This card has a lot of text on it. Indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burn encounter on the One Ring. And then tap it, put a burn encounter on it, and draw cards equal to the number of burn encounters on it. So you just tap it to add counters to it. So we go to 10. I'm gonna draw another couple cards. I would like a man land or the Cauldron. That's it's also acceptable. We're gonna play Ozolith. I think they're sitting on a counter spell. I'm hoping that they were gonna counter my Ozolith, but oh, they just don't. Okay. Well, we're gonna attack now. We're gonna play this, and we're gonna pay 3. I don't like going to 7, but I'll do it. Opponent is about to find out. We are going to put the counters here. Opponent's probably going to try and bolt my Ravager. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Remove a counter. Kill your guy. Okie dokie. My Ravager has 8 damage on it. I'm going to kill them in their upkeep because I can't remove all the counters from my Ravager right now. Yeah, they are going to try and just kill it. So I guess I probably just grow my Ravager at this point. Lightning Bolt only gets it to 11 damage, opponent. And I will just stop you there. Alright, opponent concedes. That was a good showing against Murktide. I think that was fun. Not much to say. So what we played against, I played poorly against Rakdos Scam, and then Murktide lost to the One Ring, it seems. I was able to draw several cards. Actually, they lost to a bad keep, honestly. I don't like keeping one land Ragavan hands on the play. On the play, it's like kind of okay. Never do it on the draw. But like, I just think you're asking for your Ragavan to die or get blocked, and then you just can't do anything. Opponent will be on the play, most likely. We have... They keep 7. I have a 1-land Saga hand. I don't feel like I can keep this hand. But if we're up against a Leyline deck, I can. I'm going to still mulligan, though, I guess. This hand still feels bad, but I'm going to keep it and put back one of these rings. Its opponent going to be on Merfolk. I'm up against Merfolk. So they just have a Tide Shaper to start the game. Okay. Alright. Echoing Deeps, go. I don't have a tremendous start, which is like kind of sad. But going like, turn 2 Patchwork. Maybe they're going to turn this into an island, who knows. Oh, now a Vial. Interesting. Opponent is missing lands. Got it. I think it's still just Patchwork over Ballista. Right? I could just, in theory, go Ballista. No, we'll just play Patchwork. Hopefully they don't draw another land and their Vial is stuck on 1. Or not stuck on 1, but it's on 1. I can, in theory... Oh, they're going to Subtlety this. Okay. I'd probably just bottom Patchwork, honestly. I want a green source to be able to go, like, Stirring's Ballista next turn. And they pitched another Tide Shaper. Hope they don't draw land. Hope I can draw a green source. I draw the green source. That's good. I think it is the play. I'm going to Stirrings into... Ooh. Yeah, probably a welding jar. Now I can go... I mean, they just play Dismember, but... If they're playing Dismember... Do I ever play Ravager first? I think I actually... No. I don't want to show them Ballista. I'm just going to play Ravager and hope they don't have Dismember in their hand. I hope they don't draw lands either, because if they don't draw lands, they get to put in one creature off this vial. And they can't Tide Shaper my Saga, which is going to go get a Pithing Needle. Alright. And if they don't... I mean, they attack, I don't block ever. They found a tapped land. It's okay. This next turn, I can make a 2/2 Ballista or get another Saga. Oh, that's a good draw. We're not going to make a Saga token. Just going to get a Ballista down. And they need to vial something in right now. Because if they let me search, they're not going to get to play it. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Play your 1/1 Lord, please. Ah, okay. That's fine. Still getting the needle on vial. Let's see. Needle on vial. I can play the One Ring this turn. I also get to play the One Ring next turn. I'm just thinking, like, I can make Ravager a 2/2. I get to attack. Yeah, I think I'm playing a 2/2 Ballista this turn. Because I'm going to get to kill... I can wipe their board. Next turn I get to play the One Ring. There's no chance in hell they block. Probably just Welding Jar. Eat Welding Jar. They take 2. Sack Ravager to itself. Maybe they have Force of Negation in their hand too, which would kind of suck, but... Kind of suck thinking for my One Ring. But I will have a... I'll have a Saga in play next turn. And they need 4 lands to Otawara my Pithing Needle. Or I'll have 4 lands to pump my Ballista. There's their 3rd land. They can play Sveiloon. If this is Sveiloon, I'm just pinging this. Okay. Zib-zab. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna go no copy. Or I can go copy this turn. Copy this turn, play Zabaz. I can pop Zabaz. Yeah. Nah. I think we're just hoping they don't have Force Negation blue card in their hand, which they very likely can. No, okay. Ooh, another Ballista is good. They're going to get to draw a card. I take 3. It's not nothing. But getting to draw 2 cards next turn. Let's see. Okay. They draw a card. I really want to draw a Scales. Okay. This is like... It's not nothing, but it's not... Oh, yeah. It's something now, unfortunately. But I'm drawing 2 cards, so... And I can just play my Zabaz and Ballista. Patchy's a good draw. There we go. Okay. Patchy. Probably just doubles the Zabaz, right? Does that just kill the... I can trade with Sveilun? Is there ever a world that I... Huh. I'm thinking they can have Merfolk Trickster to like give Sveilun indestructible if you have 2 other. So if I ping... Yeah, I kind of have to do this now. Or I could just double block. Don't want to trade this Ballista for this Sveilun. Probably. I'm going to do that. Feels like they have Dismember. Maybe not. Okay. I think that was a worthwhile trade. Mutavault. Another Sveilun likely, yeah. Okay. Okay. I will take 2. I will draw several more cards. Alright. I will take scales. Plus a 2/2 ballista. I don't want to race them yet. See what opponents got. Interesting. This is okay with me. If they're going to like... Oh no, so I can't... So if they have to have 2 Flash Lords. Do they have 2 Flash Lords? I lose my patchwork. I'm not going to play around 2 Flash Lords. Because if they just have 1, my patchwork doesn't die. I think this is... I'm reading this as a desperation attack. Like I need to draw something. I hope. Yeah, this is fine. It may be indestructible, but like my patchwork doesn't die. They get to draw a card. I just tank the hit, or I tank the hit to my patchwork. Okay. I'm going to 8. That's not nothing. I really want to draw like a Ravager to just, kind of seal the deal. They're going to Trickster my Ballista, likely. I mean, it's kind of okay. Since I can do everything like in their upkeep. Oh. You're trickstering my patchwork? What? I don't think that's correct. Well, I have a Ravager now because I drew a Cauldron. So, we play Ink Moth, Ozolith, Cauldron. This should be game. Even if they have Force of Negation, I can play second Cauldron, ironically. We're going to take the Ravager. We are going to put it actually on here. Give that several counters. Sacrifice this. Put some counters on my Ozolith. Several. 11. I'm going to sacrifice my ring. Don't want to die to that. Give my ballista. Almost enough counters to win the game. And just put counter on my ballista. 16. No, undo that. I don't want to sacrifice anything. I just want to remove a counter and ping you. There we go. Opponent sees the line. Alright. Up against Merfolk. So, let's see. I'm on the draw. We take out a deeps. Stone Coil's not good. They don't have multicolored stuff. Looks like they're mono blue Merfolk. We will take the pick your poisons. We can take Tamiyo's. We'll even take the Force of Vigor in this matchup because they have Vial. Plus likely Needle or Curse Totem. Like even just turn 1, destroy their Vial can end a game. Haywire Might seems good. Everything else is not. Needling a Vial is good. We'll go down. We don't really need the jars. They just attack through our stuff, unfortunately. Zabaz. I mean, do I need the Force of Vigor? Probably not. It's not really for this matchup. We'll play it like this. Alright. 3 lands, drum, double patchwork. This is a keep. This is 2/2 drops on turn 3. Vial probably, yeah. Pick your poison one time, please, deck. Beseiju, that also can get there. Dismember costing them 3 mana is actually kind of like a thing in this deck. They are kind of choked on mana usually. Not always, though. Probably have a Tide Shaper in their hand and... Ooh, Tamiyo's. This is going to be good. Hopefully I can get them. Play this Patchwork. Tamiyo's my Saga, so I don't lose a land. They may Subtlety this. Nope, okay. If they Subtletied that was definitely like a pretty big blowout if they have the Tide Shaper. I don't really care about the Hex Catcher at this moment. You know, they might just curve out here. Go Sveiloon into Vial up on their next Lord. No? Okay. You get an attack in, opponent. Good for you. You know I'm not blocking. Go for it. Lord of Atlantis. Getting in there. Tide Shaper? No? Okay. Let's see. There's a Stirrings. That one's always fun. Two drops is probably the play, or at least 1/2 drop. Hold up, and I get to play Stirrings. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Double Patchy is, I think, good enough. Do you want to deny this? They can sacrifice actually to counter my safekeeping, but I think that's okay with me. Huh. Is it Haywire Might? They missed a land drop. They're going to get a Vial on 3 one time. I can get Haywire Might next turn. Maybe it's just Ravager. Or One Ring. I think it's Ravager. I would have liked a welding. Oh no, I took the welding jars out. You know. Do you have another Hex Catcher? They do. Okay. They're attacking for a lot. Firing up Mutavault. Okay. Now I guess do I have to like block Tameo's one of them? I can trade with one Lord. So what happens? I double block a Lord. I take 9, 12 down to 6. I play Tameo's. I get to keep this. Or they sacrifice this. I take 9. I think if I just take this whole thing, I'm dead either way. You know, that's kind of just the nature of it. Oh. They're thinking of countering this. I don't think they need to. If they counter it, they lose 2 Lords. If they don't, they lose 1. I mean, they got a value. What do they value more? An extra Lord on the field or getting rid of both of my patchworks? Maybe it's getting rid of both my patchworks because this next turn, at least one of my the one that survives is going to be kind of big because they know I have a Ravager. They do counter it. Okay. Okay. And actually, I still get a patchwork. Ha ha ha. I didn't think of that, which is like super relevant actually. Getting Zabaz is nice. Okay. Let's go get Vial in your Svaloon. Gonna have to chump the shit out of that. Actually, I won't, but okay. I get a search. 3 cards in hand for them. Is it ever correct? So let's see. This turn I'm gonna play 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to play all of my creatures. I can just go get Haywire Might, take this out, gain 2 life. That's probably the right call. And just play Zabaz plus Ravager. Yeah. Ravager. Okay. Oh no, I could just play double Ravager. That's right. It's only a 1 mana investment for Zabaz. Just gain 2. Take the Vial out. Double Ravager. Yeah, I think I'm just chilling now. Opponent stuck on 2 lands again. Curse of the Merfolk. Especially when your opponent interacts with your Vial. Okay. They can make this a 5 at most. 5 indestructible. So let's say I sack Springleaf Drum here. You get to draw a card. Good for you. Sack this, make this a 2. This would be a 2/2. And then I can give 2 to here to 5. Or I can just like... You've already played 2 Hex Catchers. I'm not playing around the third one. If you have third Hex Catcher, good for you. And this way my patchwork doesn't die at all if I really don't want it to. I think their plan is just to like activate Mutavault. Yeah, okay. That's fine with me. You just wanted to draw a card with an indestructible attacker. Got it. Also, Mutavault doesn't block now. Did you draw a land? Cauldron, be a good top deck. Ballista, always good top deck. Scales, great top deck. Alright. I think I'm just attacking here. Let's see. Can I win? Nah, let's just have him take 7. Good for you. Okay, that's a win. Next match. Man, really wish I hadn't like thrown the game 1 against Scam. 3-0 would be really nice right now. Kind of some top decks coming in. Scam, Murktide, Merfolk. Maybe I really should be only having 1 Stonecoil main. I expected to see at least 2 matches against Domain Guild Pact, so I don't know. We'd be on the draw. This hand is kinda bad, but I'll keep. Really depends on what we're playing against. I'll keep. They're gonna put a ley line into play. Is that this pause? Then I need to top deck one of my stone coils. There it is. Oh, okay. Double Guild Pact. Into the Muffin Man. Okay. I mean, Stone Coil here would be like absolutely hilarious as a top deck. Give me a Stone Coil off the top. Stirrings. I'm like debating. Do I just like... Do they have the Scion to go with this Ragavan? I think I'm just going to play Zabaz and cross my fingers. Don't have Leyline or Scion, please. Well, there's a Preordain. Please tell me you have no more lands. One top. So that's the... Yeah, you drew a land with it. Okay. You gonna attack? Nope. Stone Coil? Scales. So I can go... Drum? I'm just like thinking I should probably this turn just be digging for it. Scales. Stone Coil. Please, Stone Coil. Stone Coil my deck. Fuck. Alright, but we do get a Saga. Maybe that's the next best thing. Drum. Pass. Hopefully they don't have a... They probably have a Scion. They probably don't have a... Yeah. A, what's it called? Leyline Binding. Let's see. Am I taking this? Probably this turn. Just have to... Don't you dare take my Stone Coil off the top. It's 2 cards deep. Cauldron would have been a nice one to have too. It's okay, we're going to draw a Stone Coil. Welding Jar. Yeah, that's not nothing. This Scion attacking us is going to be a problem though. How are we doing this? Feels like we have to go like Scales. Scales, Zabaz, Welding Jar. Hope they don't top deck Binding. Then hopefully I can trade with Ragavan. Opponent, don't you dare draw a Leyline Binding. Iteration. Don't find Binding, please. This deck is... What is this deck? Is this just Scion Murktide? Counterspell. Just gonna be a pick your poison? Oh, Kavu. That's like not the worst thing in the world. Oh, no attacks. Okay. Please, deck, be kind to me. That's not exactly what we needed. Welding Jar or another Zabaz might be the take. Let's see it. Ozolith. That's a consideration. Is it Ozolith? Another Zabaz. Put a ton of counters on this construct. It's probably got to be another Zabaz. Put counters on the construct. We're going to keep the one with 7 on it. We need opponent to draw absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's not what we needed. I mean... Alright. So they're getting in for 4, okay. I don't even know what I need at this point. Ravager was probably like one of the top decks that really could get me somewhere. Counterspell? Yikes. Five. I mean, 5, 7, 11. They kill me on the crack pack. Alright. Take 4. Stone Coil's still, like, best top deck by far. Please give me a Stone Coil off the top deck. Don't forsake me. Or Stirrings into... Oh my god, deck. You know, sometimes you just gotta ask for it, guys. Opponent's gonna find out today. Don't counterspell this. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Stabilized immediately. And actually, the question to myself is, do I attack? I block here. Do I attack? They take it. I block here. I block here. I'm not really dead to Tribal Flames right now. I'll take one more draw. Maybe opponent's reading. Hopefully this stabilized. Don't top deck a binding, opponent. That would be rude. Put a land into the yard. Okay. I feel like their last card has to be like Tribal Flames, honestly. Not attacking. Well, that was one of the cards to think about. Now the question is, can I attack with my Construct? I think I can attack with Construct now because they're going to be forced to block it. And then I can put 5 counters on here. I can kill the Scion. No, I can't kill Scion. Let's see. 5 to 8. 21. That's lethal. Huh. They take it. Okay. Do I go for the win right now? I don't think so. Oh wait, no, I can. Sorry. I can welding jar my ballista. I'm just going to do this now. They're going, so they even went to 7. Yeah. Oh my god. There it is right there. We're going to do this. Literally just soloed this match. Alright. All these coming in. We're on the draw. So we take out deeps. Bring in Beseiju. Hey, where am I? Our Stone Coil, number 3. We're taking out Hangerback. Needle. Jars because they just exile our stuff. 1 Zip-Zab. The One Ring is always like, it's kind of like a question mark in my mind. It like, I think on the draw it's too slow. They just binding it. I don't love it. Especially now that we have like Stone Coils to just tank it. Alright, deck. Force of Vigor's okay. I feel like I'm supposed to be mulliganing to a Stonecoil Serpent. We get to go like turn 0. Exile what? Just Force of Vigor? This deck just, or this hand I think just still folds to Leyline Scion. We're gonna mulligan. Oh, one lander. This is a much better one lander. I'm gonna keep this on the draw and just hope I can curve out. Maybe they board out the Scion plan. That would be kind of funny. I feel like I just have to top deck lands, which is like, yeah, doable for this deck. Swamp Forest Island. They need Sacred Foundry. They have Force Negation. Can't tell if I'm lagging or if they're like contemplating Force Negation. There's a Scion. Oh, Kavu. Okay. Kavu's pretty good. Ooh. Pick your poison's good. We're just going Patchy. Patchy take 5. Yep. They're on full domain, so see what they discard. Land. See if they play like, Scion or hold up 3 mana for binding my Patchwork. EI, okay. Preordain. They're digging. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. Jar would be great. Scales. Oh. It feels kind of slow. But I think I'll still play it and just chump with my Zabaz. Do I ever like just play Zabaz? This will be a 2. This will be a 3. I can Tamiyo's my Patchwork. I like this idea, kind of. And if they do more damage to themselves and they don't have a follow-up plan... Oh, thank you. Blazier. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Does opponent have subtlety? What are they thinking about? Let's see. If opponent takes no damage, can I do 17 next turn? I get to Scales, and I need a land, so I'd have to go like Scales, Ravager for 3. That'll be a 2. It's going to give it 3. It's going to be a 3. What's 3? 6. This will be a 9. I can do like 12 next turn. Probably just double blocking the Kavu. No, I can't double block. If Zabaz was a 3, I could double block. But I still think holding up Tamiyo's might be better. Ooh, sacrifice an artifact. Yeah, I'm just sacrificing my Zabaz. Hopefully they don't make me sacrifice another artifact. The binding. This is actually like as good as I could hope for this turn, I think. ironically, is now they can't attack with the Kavu. They can attack the loot, but my patchwork's gonna be a big boy. I gain 2 life. Okay. Yeah, opponent, pay that ward 2 first, please. Thank you. Tamios. Don't underestimate my Tamios, opponent. Yes. Are you attacking? I think they're not. So, land. Oh. Another patchwork, though, is like a draw. But I still think I have to play my Ravager. Because I want to be able to, like, sack this. Because this is just going to be an 8. I guess that's on a 2-turn clock, but if they have another binding on this, and all I have is, like, I guess, no, having second patchwork, this will be a 3. It'll be a 1. Then it'll be a 3. This will be a 2. Sacrifice it, give it 3 more. It'll be a 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. And if I draw a land, I can go scales. I guess this is the play. I don't think they have a good way to deal with 2 patchies in the same turn. Alright. Would you like to block, opponent? Nobody's blocking. Okay. EI. Okay. I just love that I don't see a creature yet. Okay. I'm going to take 5. Are they just digging for another binding, I hope? So that Flooded Strand's in exile still. So they can deal me 5. Being able to play 2 lethal attackers this next turn would be huge. Preordained. Now you can't kill my patchworks. That's great. They don't have Solitude. I mean, even so, I don't think it's enough. They have a blocker, or 2 blockers would kind of do it. What is this? Oh, 1 blocker. Yeah, that's not enough. Good job, opponent. Land, please. Come on. Okay. Well, that's game. All right, we can beat this match. It's definitely doable. Double Patchy was great. Just that turn of, like, plays a Boz, hold up Tamio, because you know that they're going to have to binding that they're going to have to try and binding my patchwork. Huge. Stone Coil game 1, kind of hilarious. Didn't even see it game 2, but still worth it, I think. Still worth having 3, I think, at least. If you're playing in leagues right now, it's probably worth 3. I've seen this deck everywhere. This is only my, 1 of 4, but I think you're going to run into it at least once, maybe 2, rarely 3 times. Man, losing that first match. Could be playing for a trophy. Playing for 4-1, though. Glad to be playing for 4-1. Deck is cooperating. All right. Match 5. We're on the draw. Like to see Gemstone, Saga, Land, Gemstone, Saga, Gemstone, Saga, Land, Patchy, Cauldron, random card, Ballista. Random card we're pitching to our Gemstone on turn 1. That's kind of like, I think, the nuttiest nut draw for scales. On the draw, especially. Let's see. You know what? This is good enough, though. Hopefully they play an... we're going to keep. Opponent, I'm going to need you to play Guild Pact. Leyline of the Guild Pact on turn 0, please. That would make me very happy. Keep 5. Keep your 2 lands. Scion. Oh, I was thinking Tron, too. Oh, okay. Up against Tron. Needle? No. But that's like maybe as good as we can ask for. Oh, double tower? This is okay. Is this gonna be like let's see. What do we want to do? I think we go like Stone Coiled Zabaz? Just in case they have like Dismember. Can only dismember 1. Map, okay. So they have lots of Tron next turn. A 1-drop would be amazing here. I'll take a Saga. Huh. I think it's just got to be still play Ravager. Probably attack for 4 because my guess is that they have like Karn. Maybe there's some world next turn where I can like this just Ulamog. If it's just Ulamog, I can win. What are they getting rid of? What? Oh, opponent. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. And attack. Take 2. Modular here. Yes. 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 I didn't count, I'll be honest. So, opponent's going to get 1 more turn. Shit. Here's Karn. Please don't have Karn. Or if I could just top deck a Ballista, that'd be great. So I had to attack with... Oh my god, if I should have done, obviously. Should have done the math, and I didn't. That's on me. So I'm going to punt game 1 against Tron. Maybe. We'll see. What? Leyline Tron. That's good to know. Huh. Is there ever... I like have to top deck a Ballista, I think. Well, I could have done it. No, actually I couldn't have. Because I needed to, have my Ravager be alive. Is this Exile? I can't remember. Yeah, Exile. Ballista. Ballista. Nope. Okay. One. There's one. Oh, and a Stone Coil. That's my second Stone Coil, unfortunately. If I drew that, I could still not die. One. Two. Okay. Alright, deck. I'm going to need to have this Ballista, like... One. There's still one in my deck. Oh my god. Ballista. Ballista. Oh. Yeah, I still lose because I can't, I think. Right? There it is. I needed you. And you weren't there. Okay. Leyline Tron. Holy shit. We're in deep, guys. We're in deep. Gemstone goes out. Beseiju comes in. Stone Coil comes in. I'm assuming they have Scion. There's a lot of cards here coming in. Do I need Force of Vigor against Tron? Yeah, probably not. Probably don't need Tamios against Tron. The One Ring is bad. Hangerback, not going to cut it. I don't think Welding Jar is also good against Tron. Needle might be okay. Name Oblivion Stone. Cauldron's probably too slow. Yeah. Leyline Tron, really? Man, this hand is like decent aggro, but it doesn't have any hate, which can be a big problem. I think I'm going to keep it and just hope I can... Maybe if I top deck one of the two Cauldrons, I can win. Or maybe Damping Sphere. Who knows? Maybe this deck doesn't play Karn even. Power plant map. If I can top deck a Cauldron, that would be a dream. That would be a serious dream. Cauldron, please. Also, not a bad one. Yep. Alright, actually do math. I'm not winning this turn. Probably have a good chance to win next turn. The One Ring. Okay. I still might be able to win through the One Ring. Scales would be great. What are they getting? Cataracts or Tower? This is actually a really good draw too. What did they reveal to me? Academy Ruins. So they want to loop their One Rings, kind of? Okay. Can I put that many counters on my Ballista and my upkeep? They had a virtual 14. So this is 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's an 11. I put 12 counters on my Walking Ballista, right? Do the math again. So this is 2 counters, 4. So 2, 4. It becomes a 6. 7, 8 for sacking it. 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. We're just going to go for it. Opponent letting me do it. Okay, game 3. Alright, see if we can do it on the draw. Gemstone's back in. Cavern, Echoing Deeps come out. And I think this is a submission. Haywire might for their one ring. Like maybe. Force of Vigor on the draw. Maybe this is still worthwhile to think about. Needle, their one ring. I'll go down one Zabaz. And I feel like it's Cauldron. Cauldron just feels too slow. Although it like can kill out of nowhere. Yeah. I'm not bringing in Tamios, so actually Force of Vigor probably not what I want. So that's fine as is. Down as a Zabaz, up a Haywire Might. Two lands, Stirrings, Damping Sphere, Ozolith. I will keep this and hope that my see what they have. Turn one, Stirrings, Stone Coil, immediately taking. They're going to crack their map. Okay. So they have Tron, but they unfortunately though they have green mana, so that's like really difficult, I think. Hopefully they don't have a Beseiju in their hand. Stirrings. For a map, they get to get Beseiju. Unless I can interact with it. Oh my god, yes. Thank you, deck. The question is... Yeah, I think I just have to, like, make him sack an artifact. Do nothing else this turn. Hopefully they just can't natty draw the... Oh my god, another map. Okay. Here's a Beseiju. I don't have Tamios. Another... Actually... Welding Jar, are you in my deck? You're not in my deck. Fuck. Welding Jar would have been nice to go get from Saga. Oh, Academy Ruins? What? I'm lost here. Are they just getting map back? Ballista. This is probably unfortunately got to be just like Springleaf Drum. Or I can Needle Academy Ruins. Needle Academy Runes. Play Stirrings. I think I'm just doing this. I think they're just trying to get their maps back. Find a land, please. Thank you. I'll take any land. And then we'll play probably... Oh no. Stone Coil to just start attacking. I have 5 mana. The one ring, okay. Yep. No, I need lands deck, please. Thank you. It's probably just patchy, so I can close the game quickly. Turn off, turn off, turn off. Fuck. Okay. No, it didn't matter. Yeah, they had the watering protection. Well, there's the Scion. Unfortunately, they're going to get to... Oh no, they can get Ulamog, but they need to get rid of my sphere probably. Or are they just going to get another Scion? Golos. Uh-oh. Okay. Land deck. Scales is probably a good draw. Oh my god, this game is kind of tense. Scrying for Boseiju. There it is. So they Boseiju my sphere, probably. Okay. Why did they go to 24? Oh, they have trampled over my stone coil. That's right. So 1, 2, destroy my damping sphere. Have 6 mana open. And I just have to like hope I can one-shot them with a stone coil. I don't know about that. Ooh. Boseiju is nice. Huh. They're gonna have a million mana. They're gonna be able to like Ulamog me. I think I have to like... It's probably just Ravager hold up Boseiju. I think they're gonna Boseiju my damping sphere. Do I ever make Patchy that much bigger? They're at 21. I think I have to. I don't have to do anything, honestly. And just sit back. So I have to let them destroy this because I need the screen source. Yes. Thinking their draw step. I have to take out the mine and pray they can't assemble Tron this turn. Which they're very, very, very likely to be able to do. Yeah, okay. So now what am I hoping for? 3, 6, 10 is Ulamog. They have 2, 3, 4 left over. I mean, I just gotta see what they target. Yeah, targeting my Ozolith really hurts. Targeting my Scales also wrecks me a little bit. I'm thinking, do I just have to hope they have nothing? And like all in on my Stone Coil? So this will be 4, this will be 2, 4, this will be 8. I can give this nine, so it's 8. Give it 9, that's a 10. No, I don't think I can do that. Another One Ring, okay. Yeah. Probably not winning this one. Yeah. Maybe I just have to kill a Scion here. I have another Ravager. Ravager plus Ballista on my hand. Scales, probably a good draw. Well, it's probably got to be Stirrings for Cauldron. Try and win with Ink Moth. Cauldron, please. No whammies. Another Ink Moth. Okay. Pretty sure my only path to victory is Cauldron, and to like not die this turn. So we'll see. Besage of the Academy runes. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think the counter is more important than the land here. I didn't board out all my cauldrons, right? Maybe just one. One cauldron out. I have one cauldron in. Okay. Huh. Did they have another ring? Okay. Okay, get back the one ring. Right? Yep. Star. One ring. Yep. So it has to be stirrings and I've already used 3 stirrings. And I can't lose the stirrings and I can't lose both cauldrons. Okay. Cataracts. Got it. Alright. Cauldron one time, please. Also, can I make my stone coil? If I draw scales, can I make my stone coil big enough to just... Oh no, because they have protection from everything. It says trample as well. No, yeah. So I take 9 down to 4. Just can't have 1. Okay, you did not hit my stirrings and or both cauldrons. 1. Okay. Attack. Okay. I will block. Take 9. Stirrings or cauldron. Please, please, deck, cooperate. I ask of you. Stirrings into cauldron would be still a win, right? Activated on their upkeep. Play it. Activating Moth. Please, deck. Nope. Alright. GG's. 3-2'd, right? They have pro everything. I can't do 27 in their upkeep. I mean, I'll play it out, I guess. 3-2. Could have been a 4-1. Really needed to top deck my cauldron. It's okay. All right, opponent, you got it. Good for you. Okay. A 3-2. That was fun. Would have liked to go 4-1. Kind of, like I said, punted the Hearst game. Um, Deck felt good. I don't think I have any other comments or concerns or anything right now. Let me pull up the deck here. Sorry. There we go. Deck felt good. I don't have any other, I don't think, concerns, at least at the moment. 2 Stonequill in the main. I mean, it's okay. It's a 1-1 for 1 with some keyword abilities. Also, kind of, doesn't let them attack through very easily if they're on the Leyline Scion plan. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Appreciate it if you came in. Otherwise, have a good one. See you in the next one. We'll be around. Always remember, try your best. Have fun. Have fun. Play hard. That's the name of the game here. That's what we're trying to do. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.